Alright, let's go. 3, 2, 1, boom. Alright. How's it going?
How's it going, everyone?
Yep.
Fruitcake coming at you.
YouTube.com/.
This is the best.
I wonder what that is.
It's probably YouTube called the best.
Of course there is. Just like there's probably YouTube.com/Adam.
Yeah, imagine there's fucking people who took the first names.
I know. They probably do nothing with them.
They're all doing Minecraft videos now.
Yeah. Okay, so have you ever gotten intimate on camera before?
My dad says I'm not allowed to talk about this stuff outside of the court.
So do you know what this is, getting intimate?
I mean, that looks like
What does it look like?
confetti.
So, getting intimate is essentially, you'll never have to do a job interview again. This video will provide all the information you give it to your employer that you ever need. So, for some reason, I combined two sentences just then.
Okay.
So you pull questions out, you read the question on camera, and you answer honestly. And it's just a casual interview. It's just a casual interview, you know? And last time, I had Zach Hackett, and it was down to... we'd gone through the whole bowl at that point.
Ooh.
Through all the guests that had gotten through the bowl. I had filled it up probably more than I'd ever filled it before.
This?
Who makes these questions?
Yeah.
I don't know. I just wrote them and put them in there. So, when you questions range from serious to silly to not questions.
Okay.
So you just dive on in there.
Just dive on in.
Also, Zach Hackett has a question in there because every guest gets to put one question in when they leave.
Oh, good.
So somewhere in there, you might get it.
Fuck. Start at the bottom.
So you just read it out.
Oh, here.
See what we got.
Ooh, favorite class in high school. Hands down. Lunch. No. Mr. Matus. He's my man.
Right.
Paul Matus. Cannot get a better art teacher in your life because he's the kind of art teacher who understands that you don't teach as an art teacher.
Mm-hmm.
You let the kids draw and have fun. That's literally all you need for high school.
Art. Art was your favorite subject?
Oh yeah.
Not AP English 12?
Studio Art 1 was... No, Studio Art 2. Nope. Yeah.
Not
I didn't
AP
take
English
basis.
senior year?
We had to do work, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed that class though.
Yeah.
Because like college, I'm like, there's some classes that I like,
But honestly, I got my first A+ in an English class in college, and I had never gotten an A+ in...
Oh wow.
Yeah. Just because it was a 90-year-old woman at Drexel who
A
loved me.
9-year-old woman?
She should not have been teaching, but she
Did you
was.
say 9?
90.
9-year-old woman.
Yeah. A little wrinkly. For a 9-year-old.
But she was a hell of a woman. Yeah.
She knew her stuff.
Alright, dive on in. Another one. Generally, I go around the 20-ish minutes of...
Favorite movie out of the top 10 highest grossing films according to Wikipedia.
Okay, so I have to open up Wikipedia.
No, we don't.
No, we don't?
The note doesn't say open Wikipedia. I have to guess. I have to guess until I get all top 10.
I'm gonna bring it up. Highest... Oh gosh. Highest grossing movies What's the highest grossing films? Please?
What?
So we got
Wait,
Avatar.
what was the question asking? What are my favorite?
Your favorite of the top 10. We got Avatar, Titanic, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Jurassic World, The Avengers, Furious 7, Avengers Age of Ultron, Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, Frozen, and Iron Man 3.
Well, this isn't fair because Shrek 5 hasn't even come out yet.
I don't see any of the Shreks anywhere.
And that's why Wikipedia is rigged. So, which ones have I seen? I haven't seen Furious 7.
I like Furious 7.
It's
not the best. Without you, my friend.
'Cause Paul Walker.
See you again.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a good song, though.
Star Wars is good, but I feel like that's basic if I choose that. Just because
it's so basic of me.
There's no way that could have been bad. Unless they had Jar Jar back. Honestly, I really love Captain America Civil War.
That's number 12.
No, top 10. I don't know. The Avengers. I love Marvel movies. Like I don't care that they're mindless. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I love Tony Stark.
I don't know for me.
Robert Downey Jr.
I love Titanic, though. Titanic is...
I got bad memories with Titanic.
What?
Not gonna say. Let's just say that.
What do you mean you're not happy?
I didn't make it off the Titanic.
I was one of the ones who didn't make it.
Fucking women and children,
I'm
dude.
sorry, it was insensitive of me to bring it up, considering your death from it.
Yeah, well.
Alright.
Next time you have me on, why don't you treat me a little bit?
Yeah. I'll bring up this 1920 tragedy. 1920 something?
Yep.
1930 something?
Sure, man. Whenever
Right,
DiCaprio...
nice. Also, I made this more colorful. It used to just be white pieces of paper.
This is very festive. I like it.
Thank you. What do you got?
Which is better, a door frame or a doorknob? Did you write this?
No. I don't know. I just have the questions here, man.
These are... I mean... I don't want to say I'm getting uncomfortable, but this is really getting offensive. It's getting a little offensive here.
Another
Not only
callback.
to my people, but...
Another callback to your history.
My grandma used to be a doorknob.
My grandma died because of a door frame.
She got impaled by a doorknob in the 60s. I don't know, man.
Your 9-year-old grandma.
You're throwing the big questions at me here.
Door frame, doorknob. You can take this metaphorically speaking, because the door frame keeps
no
it all
metaphor
together.
can encapsulate this question. Like,
Encapsulate.
I try to come here and have a good time, and you hit me with the hard questions immediately.
A doorknob is like...
Well, let me see.
I don't know about this door. It's not the definitive door, though.
Frame. Because you cradle the vessel that holds the knob.
You cradle the vessel that holds the knob.
The knob is simply a tool upon which it is used for, but the frame provides the foundation upon which someone may transport themselves through into another room.
Yeah, what is a knob without a frame? But you can have a frame without a knob, and it'll serve its purpose just fine. Okay. Great. Right off the top.
Yeah. Keeping it moving. Who are you voting for in November?
No.
Alright, so, for seriously, I really don't know. It's getting to that point where this is probably going to be one of the most difficult decisions in my life. Because it's like the first time I'll have voted for a general election.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the first year I've actually been...
Did you go in the primary?
Yeah, I voted for Bernie in that. It's like the first year I've actively participated in politics and like actually kept up with stuff. The thing is, I morally want to vote for Jill Stein because she would continue the ideas that Bernie started that I believed in. But the situation surrounding the two main nominees, I feel like it's probably better for me to vote, just submit and vote Hillary, because of the fact that Bernie is transforming the party around her. It's just gonna hurt me because I don't like her.
Yeah, that's where I'm at. It'll be interesting to see the statistics, like how the voter turnout will be for this. I mean, it could be like the lowest or the highest.
That's the thing, is like it's so hard to convince people to vote, because
now it is, especially
because like if people don't vote, then Republicans win, which is like sad.
People are getting that mentality though, where it's just like, might as well not vote at this point.
Exactly, and it's like you can't do that.
Because if you have a preference, whether it be Hillary or Donald, I think you would.
I mean, honestly, if Jill Stein gets enough traction, and I don't know about Gary Johnson, like I don't know if I'd agree with all his stuff. He'd definitely be a better choice than both of them. I'd say that if either Jill or Gary get enough support, I would consider. Well, honestly, if I knew that they would have a chance.
The system's so messed up now, though, where it's like I don't think third party.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why I'm like, I don't know. If they get in the debate stage and some miracle happens that they get,
I think they need like 10% or 15%. Yeah,
because Gary's at 13 right now. Jill's at 9, I think. So we'll see, but most likely going to have to be Hillary.
I wonder how it would have went if Bernie ran third party. Maybe he would have revolutionized the
probably system. I mean, I would probably would have stuck with him through that, because I think he could have probably.
But what if he was there from the beginning? Maybe he would have maybe the whole system, maybe he would have gotten a third party's name out there, or maybe he just wouldn't have done.
I feel like he could eventually do that, but maybe, I mean, like,
but he's getting old.
I think maybe his ultimate goal is to try and transform the Democratic Party as a whole, and that's why I respect that in some way his endorsement of Hillary reflects that. Because he's not like submitting to her ideas. He's just trying to get her into office so that his ideas surrounding the party can then
Hillary's
move
already
through her.
She's already made a couple concessions.
We can hope.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you on like probably Hillary right now.
It's just like I don't want her on my record, but it's gonna just the way that things are.
Mess
right
up
now.
my voting record, man.
Yeah,
the first one.
Ooh, got a saucy one. Sexiest body part, excluding elbows.
Dang, man, that would have been mine.
Dude, mine are so soft, dude. I don't even like moisturize them or anything.
I mean, I think that's most people's though.
Nah.
I mean, mine's obviously less attractive, but
no. You're getting there. We'll do some elbow workouts after the video.
Elbow workouts? They exist?
It's the sexiest body part. I feel like collarbones. If you got like, see, I'm attracted to dancers.
You want okay.
And do
you want a strong collarbone or
women who have like just like I don't know, an accentuated. I don't know. I keep going like this.
Is that where your mind's going with this question? As the sexiest body part?
Yeah.
That area, roughly.
I guess just like women with toned shoulders or something like that.
Toned shoulders, women.
Ladies, you got some toned shoulders out there? Send them my way.
Broad-shouldered women.
I like them broads.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know if I believe you. I don't know if I believe you.
What do you mean?
You're saying shoulder.
You just straight up say the vag.
That's the sexy.
I find it.
That's what gets me most.
I find it so gracefully tasteful.
That's what gets me most attracted to a female.
Yeah.
The vag. When they're flaunting it in public like that.
No. Collarbones all the way. Collarbones 2016.
Okay. I like. Ooh. Oh man. They're all gonna be crushed in there. All the popcorn.
Well, they're all for me.
They're not all for you, and it'll take an hour at least.
Favorite high school teacher? We went over this. Paul Matus.
Yeah, you blew your load over too early there. As they
Never
say.
too early. That's what Mom always said.
Mama said, yeah.
What foreign country would you most like to visit? See, growing up, I always wanted to go to France because I thought I was just going to be strictly an artist as a kid, and that was just like the only other country I knew really in
That
Europe.
existed,
Yeah. That was like, I was vaguely told that artists go there or something, or grew up there.
Yeah, artists, they always have their easels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
In
France.
That's where Pixar stuff's made, right?
Yeah. And they
It's all
got
painted.
friggin' baguettes and...
They paint with their baguettes. But now I really
Is that
want to go to
anything?
New Zealand, just
New
because like I would love to live in the Shire. I'm a fucking huge Lord of the Rings fan. Not
Do you
enough
want
that
to
I would
become
like.
one with it?
I can recite stuff, but like I love that universe, and I would love to see where they film. I want to meet Viggo Mortensen. He's my guy.
Oh, same here. Now, for me, it's Japan. I don't know, Asian culture in
I feel
general.
like Japan would be too hectic for me. I was like, I don't know.
I like hectic.
Even if I had like someone to translate stuff for me, I just feel like there's so much.
Hold on, I'm taking Japanese
Oh, cool.
in college, but I don't know if I'm going to continue with it or not. Because it's very involved. Like, you have to be on your game with that.
Yeah.
And, like, if I wanted to keep going, I should have been, like, practicing during summer. Because now I've, like, forgotten half of what I learned.
I have to take Spanish again, and it's been like a whole year since I did that, so that's gonna be
I
fun.
still remember a good amount of Spanish, actually.
¿Cómo se llama?
But that's...
Konnichiwa.
me llamo... Because that's because we've had years of that.
I
drilled
always
in my
forget
head.
when you use soy and estoy. So,
When you use soy and what?
ser and estar.
Oh. Ser is like something permanent about
Yeah,
someone.
I always forget which one's permanent.
Yeah, star is like mood, stuff like that.
Estoy cansado.
What is cansado again? Sad?
I think it's tired.
Tired? True. Okay. But Asian culture has always fascinated me. And I love Asians in general.
I love them Asians.
They're my favorite people. They're my favorite people, so
They're delicious.
I want to go to Japan. The homeland.
This is a lot. This is a lot wrapped into one. Ooh, what is your biggest regret about middle school? Going, okay. I don't know. What happened in middle school? Ooh! Ooh! I know one. In 8th grade, I was the Tin Man in, what's that one called? Grease.
Wizard of Oz.
And I stupidly thought that I could just show up in black pants for the show when everything else on my costume was silver.
Right?
And so they had me put on this like baggy pair of silver pants over top with no belt because it was like the night of and no one gave a shit because it's middle school
Did your
plays.
pants fall down?
The whole time
You
it
were
looked
holding
like
them.
I was like Thug Tin Man because I was just like, hey yo Dorothy, and just like hanging down, like kept falling down
this
to my
is your
knees.
biggest regret from middle school.
This is the only one I can remember
It's the
right
pants. See, for me, it's not
now.
specific.
I'm banging more chicks. Am I right?
For me, it wasn't a specific thing, but I'm thinking in middle school, I wish I'd had more of a YOLO lifestyle. In that, like, I actually, looking back, it's like nothing was consequential for middle school. So
Yeah.
I wish I had just done more random stupid stuff. Not like of the drugs variety, but like just being stupid.
Yeah, just like being
being a kid, you know.
more right. I see that. Like
But like going around doing stupid stuff, YOLO. Go up and ask that girl out.
mm-hmm.
Who cares?
Exactly. Yeah, like everything seems like it matters until you get to high school or
High
even
school-
college.
High school matters a little bit.
Yeah, but then college just slams into you and you're like, why? What the fuck have I been doing?
Even college, like the college I'm in, I didn't go for like the most prestigious one I could get.
Yeah.
So
But,
I could have done like a lot worse with grades and still been in the college I'm at.
In middle school, there's no test you gotta take to get into high school.
Yeah, they had like standardized tests.
you
and
don't
stuff.
need any representation grade-wise to get in. It's just like, it's a matter of what classes you're placed into, but honestly, that's it. You get a guidance counselor who treats you nice and gives you little cookies for coming in and setting up your class schedule.
It's so weird looking back that anyone ever even cared about their grades in middle school.
Yeah.
This is why. Like, we didn't get anything from that.
A straight A fucking student.
I guess
I could have spent that time learning how to skateboard.
I guess that has something to do with your placement in freshman year classes. But that's it. Like, I got into honors Spanish.
I don't want to be salutatory, and I don't want to have to write a speech. They're getting rid of, like, ranking in schools anyway.
Yeah, oh, look at this beam of light on me. What? Never had this before. If I had two going on, it looks like I have...
This is the Lord giving us a signal.
It looked like I have suspenders going on if I had two.
Oh, hail Zach.
It's the Lord. Always the Lord. Okay, how about one more?
Okay. Hey.
Come on now, get a good one out of there, huh?
I'm finding the one that God sent me here to read. Oh, it's a long one, come on. Name the main character of the most recent video game you've played and the most recent movie you've watched. Which would you rather marry?
Okay, video game. Which is the most recent video game you played?
Dark Souls 3.
Okay. What's the most recent movie you've watched?
Which would you rather marry? Movie. I got halfway through Gangs of New York, I think.
Who's the main character in that?
Denzel Washington, I think.
Great. And then...
So Denzel Washington or my character named Milk in Dark Souls. Probably Milk, honestly, because I gave him pure black face, green hair, and a blue beard. It's a sexy man.
So he's better than Denzel?
See, Denzel... I feel like I would marry Denzel. He would make me some nice breakfasts. I'd wake up in the morning happy, but at some point, he's got to move on and doing his own thing, and I got to learn to respect that. But with Milk...
Someone's married to Denzel, isn't there? There's got to be someone willing to do it.
Mrs. Washington. George Washington.
The wife gets passed down through generations
of
Washingtons. Yeah. Alright, so Milk. Alright, I guess that's it. That's it. You got an intimate. One more.
Oh, one more. Yeah. This one's gonna be the best one.
Yep.
I didn't pick any blue. I picked one blue.
You didn't pick any whites because it's too basic.
Have you ever felt like you were about to die? Just recently.
Just recently.
So, after I got halfway through Gangs of New York, I decided to fall back asleep because I was running on 2 hours of sleep in the past 48 hours because of work. So I fell back asleep, and I had to get back up in like 2 or 3 hours, and I started having a nightmare about something possessing me. And in my nightmare, I was like in the perspective of myself in my bed, looking up with my arms folded, and also like outside of the nightmare I was laying in the same position, and so I was going in and out of this consciousness trying to wake up all at the same time, fighting off this demon in the nightmare that was possessing me and holding me down, and I was getting like visuals in the nightmare of the demon on top of me pushing me down, and then when I would open my eyes in reality I would see nothing there, so it would just be like flashing forward and backward of this thing, and I thought I was gonna just be like,
you thought that's what death was.
Yeah, having my throat ripped out, and like it was sleep paralysis. That was the first time I'd ever experienced sleep paralysis, so I was like in my bed and I couldn't move, going in and out of this nightmare. It was pretty fun.
Wow.
Love Denzel Washington, though. Love that guy.
Aside from like people almost crashing into me, like I remember this one. These women just came out in this car like out of nowhere. Like I had the right of way.
Mm-hmm.
They had their stop sign, but they went through, and I just see her look over like terrified face as like they barely get by in time. But other than that, it's not like. Never felt like near death. I've never almost fallen off a cliff or anything like that.
Yeah, that kind of stuff scares me.
Being buried alive.
Heights are a little scary. I don't know what's more scary to me. I have megalophobia, which is like the fear of vast things. So like I'm scared of the dark because you don't know what's there. Yeah, definitely the ocean, because it's like the unknown of what's beneath. You can't see what's there, and it's just so huge that like you feel so insignificant when you're in it. And space, just like I love space, but like being out in a void of light would be scary.
So you'd never go to space given the opportunity?
I definitely would if I was given like 6 boxes of Kraft mac and cheese and like my own little space shuttle.
Your own? You'd like to be by yourself? That would be
I
better for you. I
don't want to have to like space shit next to like 3 other people.
I remember seeing a video of like them talking about how they did that.
Space shit?
Yeah.
That's the title right there.
I don't title these, man. I just don't do that kind of stuff around here. I don't put titles on my videos. Great.
That's pretty cool though. I respect that.
Dude, that's pretty cool though. I respect that.
Yeah. Keep it original.
I mean, I could have ended the video at any point. I could have already ended the video in editing.
I think people are already clicking out because this light beam you got going on.
I know. I need to turn it.
You got like some Dragon Ball Z tattoo or some shit, or like you're shedding.
Dude, it was not okay. That's where it was. That's pretty cool though.
What if you get like super bad sunburn in that streak across your face because of this video?
Yeah, but it's never on my face. I have to be like right here.
Yeah.
My nose over here.
Have it like coming right down from your nose so it looks like. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.